I want to ask you about your op-ed you had this week in the Washington Post. You say, best case scenario, we turn COVID-19 into an illness like seasonal flu. That's the best case scenario?
Well, at this point, it's looking more and more like we're just not going to be able to eradicate COVID-19. It's going to be with us. But here's the thing, because we have these extremely effective vaccines, and in particular, there's one endpoint of the vaccine trials that we should really focus on, which is that the vaccine cuts the rate of hospitalizations. Virtually, there were no one in the groups that received the vaccines, or one or a couple of people who ended up getting severely ill to the point that they needed to be hospitalized. And that's really important because if people get the vaccine and we're able to convert the fear of COVID from a deadly disease to something that gives you fevers and body aches, we can then reopen schools. We can then bring our economy back. People can then be together with their families again. And so it still may be something that we end up living with, that we want to prevent, that we still do testing for, that we get maybe regular annual shots for. But we can bring an end to this pandemic by hopefully turning COVID into something between the common cold and the seasonal flu.
So you do think we might need a new COVID shot every year?
With the variants and the fact that this the RNA virus just mutates so quickly, it does seem likely that we're going to need booster shots. Now, how often that's going to be, how long immunity lasts, we still don't know. But I think it's looking more and more likely that we will need regular shots of some kind.
We are hearing from some people who've received the vaccine that the reactions or side effects to the second dose seem to be stronger than to the first. Can you explain why that may be?
Yeah, so the Pfizer Moderna vaccines are made as a two-dose vaccine. So first you get the booster shot, or first you get the primer shot, and then you get the booster. And so the primer prepares your body. And then the second time, you already have the antibodies beginning to develop. And so when you're exposed to this again, your body is now reacting to it. And I want people to know that this is normal and expected and good. So when you get that sore arm, when you get fever, fatigue with the first or especially with the second shot, know that that shows your body's the immune system is kicking in. It's revving up as it should be. And next time, if you're exposed to coronavirus, your body will know how to fight COVID-19.